Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien here on the afternoon of Tuesday, November 1st, 2022, sitting in for Paul Harvey this afternoon. Stand by for commentary. And the commentary today is Thanksgiving and Christmas. Mr. Harvey was a very religious man, and he viewed Christmas from one only voice, the voice of a Christian. And he didn't make any definition of Christian either in his programs. He made it as a Christian. Christ and the church. Whether you were Protestant or Catholic, he made no distinction over that. He just made it Christianity. But what Mr. Paul Harvey probably, now that he's up there with the boss and my wife, doesn't realize, and my boss, the boss up there, the Almighty, would tell you the same thing. Whether his son is here as Christ or not, still doesn't make any difference. It's still a religion. But he would tell you as a supreme being. He gave you free will, and he gave Mr. Harvey free will, and Mr. Harvey tried to make you guys understand that you have a definite value to free will, that you have to treat it with respect. And he did, especially Christmas. But he was, like I said, he was a very religious man, and he viewed it in that sense. And I think he didn't like the fact that Christmas was becoming commercialized towards the end of his life, big time. It is today. And so has Thanksgiving. And for this reason, I'm doing both here, Americans. Thanksgiving here in November, next month, Christmas. Thanksgiving is a day of giving thanks. And it's not owned by anybody. Neither is Christmas. Christians don't own Christmas. They celebrate it as part of their religious. But that's what the church did back in 378 AD. They made Christmas, December 25th, part of the celebration. And it's like a big tent, I don't mind that they celebrate Christmas and Christ Mass on December 25th. That makes Christmas that much more special. But Christmas is not a Christian holiday. It's a human holiday. Same as Thanksgiving is a human holiday for thanks. No matter what kind of thanks you're going to give. Here in the world, you got two countries that celebrate Thanksgiving at different times. Canadians have their own day for Thanksgiving. Americans have their own day for Thanksgiving. The only problem is those two countries don't understand you don't own Thanksgiving. Just like the Christians understand you don't own Christmas. But that doesn't mean you're part of it. American Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, German Thanksgiving, Chinese Thanksgiving, Japanese Thanksgiving, you name it. It's a human holiday for humans to give thanks for whatever reason they want to give thanks for. Same with Christmas. It's a human holiday for the spirit of the season. Until you understand that, you cannot be a good civilization. Mr. Harvey never went past the red line because he knew he would be with his viewers and listeners, they would probably growl at him. But Mr. Harvey, if you can hear me up there with the boss. I did a story earlier this week on the Holiday Inn movie back in 1942 that you did in 1965, I believe it was, where you had Irving Berlin and you had Bing Crosby. Two extremists, one a heavy Catholic, another one a confirmed Jewish ancestry. Those are close-minded. Everybody should have something of the Jewish religion in them, something of the Catholic religion in them. But you can't be as close-minded as those two people were, or people are today. Because you're a human being, and human beings have a piece of their past. Heck, each one of you have a piece of the past. You got a piece of Egyptians, you got a piece of Japanese, you got a piece of Persians, you got a piece of Africans, you got a piece of everybody. Because you formed a global civilization. And going forward, you're going to have to end your isolationism. That doesn't mean that you say Judaism was bad, Christianity was bad, Islam was bad. They had some bad things in them. But they also had some good things that made the human society that much better. Until you understand that, and until you understand the gifts of Thanksgiving and Christmas as holidays that are devoted to human beings, not to own, not to promote, and not to say you got an American Thanksgiving, a Canadian Thanksgiving, and Christmas should be Christianity, which is not. Until you understand that, Americans and humans, you have no place in the universe because you don't understand yourselves. And you'll be going extinct in extinction because there's no place else for you but extinction. This is your favorite alien sitting in for Paul Harvey this afternoon. Good day.